Hello, everyone, and welcome to the last moments of SIFAS, as I should say. I said it wrong. Not really completely last moment, because, well, there is about another, hour left. So, as people are panicking, saving everything, archiving everything, doing everything possible to, have the keepsake of what's left of this game, I might as well just tune on in and show off what I'm leaving behind. And I guess a final tour / goodbye. And what's to say? There was so much more I wanted to save, but I'm not that sad about it. Because honestly, out there are other people that probably saved what I couldn't. I basically ran out of time. And as such, I was spending about an hour and a half max limit breaking my cards to get 6,000 stars. And I tried to go all or nothing for the last arena card. And, well, obviously I failed. All of them got me nothing of nothing. So my card career ends at 879 cards out of 900 and I think 20, maybe 15 or 18. I don't know for sure. I didn't do the math on that. But let's take a look see here. Yeah, so touring every single one that I have, sorting by idle number. Yeah, 879 is on the right, the total. And the last numbered card I have is Maki at 910. So, if there's anything else after that, it would be, I guess, the end number. I wouldn't know. But it's such a shame, as I have so much to still go through. I tried as much as I can to pick clean every single available star that I could possibly get. Like, starting from like card number 1, just like max. At 40 stars a pop, it pays itself out, but I just ran out of supplies near the end. Those dastardly black or silver macarons can come and get you. And I had tickets, like AP tickets, still left over, but every minute is costly, especially on last day to do the things that you wanted to do. I spent the last moments of this day getting the last 2 characters, Rena and I's collective stories out of the way. I saved them all, and I'll probably do a batch dump of it later or tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna miss all these beautiful cards. The thing I'll miss really most is the costumes itself. It's gonna be a shame. No more envies to customize and watch your own way. But what can I say? What can I do? EOS is EOS. Let's take a look at my profile. I didn't have a lot of points put in to Umi, honestly. I tried throughout this entire game to be fair to everyone. That's why I had them all leveled out to like 85 or 86 by the time the EOS Nightmare started. So then I had a panic, bring everyone to 96, but then they dropped a message saying, who cares? We unlocked everything without a requirement, so don't worry about that. So here I am, without a care in the world. I had these guests. I don't think I actually helped anybody who ever selected me. And I mean, I tried equipping them with good skills, but I was basically here as a collector instead of a player. But hopefully it was useful to whoever used them. My play history, I did everything except for Expert and Challenge because, well, I was not really focused on that at the time, and as you can see, it shows. I could have done more. I could have tried Challenge. I could have tried Expert, but once the OS came down, it was just, archive. I mean, I've been doing this since the game started, actually, inadvertently. But it's probably a great thing that I did that, because it would have been more waste of time, or loss of time for me to try to do that. And I've been saying this in the card gallery stuff, but for completion's sake, Ellie, 32 out of 32. Everybody else, I seem to miss by 1 or 2. And it could be because of a limited card, or a regular card that just didn't want to come out. For Aqua, I had Rico full, and Yo, and Mari, and Rui. That's a great set. Sucks for everybody else. For the Nijigasaki girls, just Kasumi, yeah. Everybody else by 1, always. I was really upset. I really wanted to get the last Umi and finish it all so I can have collected 32 and branch 32. Managed to make her bond go up to 200, which is awesome. Leaving that behind. Man, I'm really mad. I'm really mad that it just decided to say goodbye to everything. I wanted to see how further it can go. And I have no opportunity to do that. Do I have a chance to do this? Let's see. Oh, yes. Bond board 200. Wow. Oh, yeah, I turned the voice off. Whoopsie. Like that. Was that 210? No, 200. Then it goes to 220. Oh. Damn, that's so high. That's crazy. If you guys got higher than that, much love to you. That's devotion to your Oshi. But, man, this Bond Board added really good effects to your card while you're playing. It makes them powerhouse, kind of. Anyway, besides that, I might as well talk about the game. When I first heard about this game, it was telling me it's like the Marvel supergroup of Love Live, where everybody is together. And I saw the trailer and I was like, this is great. This is something I could love. Seeing the opening movie after installing it just showed how much you wanted it, Like, I always wanted everyone from Muse and Aqua to meet. And in that thing alone, they met. So I was so happy there. And, it's a shame that, we only got 3 of the schools. We were hoping for Leola to show up, but that didn't happen. But story-wise, from that point on, it was okay. I would have to say it's okay. Most people didn't really like some bits of the story. The first season, where they all met up and they formed their group, that was fantastic. Loved it. But it's the second season that just brings everybody's, like anger or not anger into play here. And I was like, honestly, my opinion of this, I say it's welcome. I welcomed it. I was kind of glad that there was some kind of like strife or like a challenge or like can't say actual bad guy because in my opinion she wasn't a bad guy. She was just misunderstood. She didn't understand what's right and wrong, even when her friends are telling her that you're doing something wrong. And in the end, she found out. Lanzu found out, but the challenge of going against the association, having the greatest character in the universe, Kasumi, just come from nowhere, trying to save her precious club, and showing off to other people that hey, we're worth looking at. It was good. Having I and Karin branch off to join the bad guys that you can say. They have things, they have dreams, they have paths. So, why are you going to knock them on that? Calling them traitors? I mean, they understood. Your character understood. What was wrong with that? I mean, it was funny that Kasumi owned Karin in her department. But after all the struggles, and in the end, we all knew they were going to join up. But it was welcomed. I loved it. I'm sorry for people who believe it doesn't, but I mean, it was needed. Now, third season and onward, I guess stopped caring because then it just seemed like it was just back to slice of life hoo-ha. And never cared. 3, 4. What was the fourth season about? Nothing really, and it wasn't even a long season. Then they went to 5th and 6th, and it was like, what's going on here? What, they made a whole season about creating a game. Then they made a season about God knows. This last season, it was a good send-off. I guess it was a really nice send-off. Everybody got like emotional near the end. And of course, being rushed because, we were told that the game was going to end. We saw this coming. And for me to think about it, it ended as it is. It ended well. What I think, honestly, is that each individual Bond story that was attached to each character is basically your choice of ending instead of this chapter. Kind of like a visual novel, in a way. What can I say? I'm going to see if I can move on from this game. It's going to be hard to say that I can because I rather appreciated this than Civ 2, honestly. And where Civ 2 is currently, if you care about music, rhythm, tappy tap games, then yep, that game will be for you. And I mean, the song list grows higher and higher every day, and right now it's well above 530 songs. And that's good if you have things to do. But for, I guess, card collectability in Civ 2, there's no real, I guess, real need or want to get it, except making your teams better, obviously. But, I mean, screwing up the idolization by not, having 2 cards and it won't idolize it, that sucks. Why do I have to save 1,800 pen lights for that? That's a mess. Why make it a hard bit to do that? It's gonna have to be your dead choice to see if you want that you are idolized or not. I don't know what to tell you. But I guess plans for myself is I will move on to Civ 2 and see where it goes. I see what I can do main story wise, because there's no side stories or bond stories or any supplemental stories in Civ 2 except for the daily slice of life for the idols, but I'll have to see about that. I mean, and also with the cards having no stories at all, it's just pointless. But I'll stick with it. But this channel will continue to be the, I guess, the good place to hold where I left it. I left everything in playlists, so you can just watch from the playlist. And I'm not quite done yet. There's a lot of stuff I gotta upload spontaneously, so if you see weird stuff uploaded at a time, then it's just me not being done. There is a sad thing is I couldn't get main stories. I mean, there's like 88 events, with all of them taking about a half hour each, and it was digging too much time. It was. So I'm gonna have to apologize on that. There's many other places that have that, especially this group of people who decided to go to archive.org or gov or something and decided to create a thing there. I'll leave a link if you want to go there to see your thing. You can. Those guys did way more work than I did. I'm gonna miss this game. I feel really sad. But hey, it is what it is. So, before I vanish into the wander, I want to point out some people. First of all, I want to point out my friends list. I have friends on this game. No, not really. Well, I don't even know. I think they just signed up for the hell of it. But some of them are real nice ones, like high rankers. And for these people, I like to thank them for sticking with me. Your teams are just as good. Some of y'all have funny names, that's why I kept these. Some people I've known from the international board on Facebook or on Discord. So hello, hi. Yes, buddy, we're all free. We are free from idle hell, kind of, maybe. My fellow Umi challengers. And sacrificed my humanity. I love that name, Wet Bread. I just don't know why. It's just so hilarious. So wherever you guys are, I hope you move on to better things. Enjoy whatever you decide to do. If you notice your name here, drop a message. Tell me that's you. That's real devotion. 9.2 million. Contori bond points. Yikes. I don't know how you can get that many. Besides those people on my friends list, I like to say a couple of channels on YouTube that I actually quite enjoyed and loved bumping into every now and then while this game was out. First and foremost, you have to thank Umina for their work on their card reviews, telling us which is the de facto card to have, to not have, and basically to ignore. And yeah, I've been following them religiously until they retired. And it was nice knowing what to have and what to say for, thanks to JP and EN being different. But, you know, hey, we all learned a thing or two. I like to thank two channels specifically for their translations during the separation, I guess. Lemon Ed and Live Shan. They had quick translations up like by the next day, so eager people like me can go and read the story as quickly as possible, and be like, yeah, great, and move on. What happened since the last one, you know? So thanks to your guys' work on the games. And here's a couple of, I guess you could say, gotcha channels. That has always entertained me, because I love watching other people's reactions to their gotcha polls before I do mine. So, you know, just to hear the anguish or to hear the complete joy they have as they get their cards. Or not get their cards. Let's see here. I got people like Riniverse, Sorry Salt Game. See if I can pronounce this right. Sima Emma. Aldenier. One special channel that I always die laughing at is Scenari Cosplay. When they go for their Mari pulls, I don't know. I just can't stop laughing. Even if they don't get it, it's still a great pull. I used to see someone called Captain Navi all the time. They had great pulls too. Made my day. Lily, she had great pulls when she enjoyed pulling. And last but not least, like the greatest pullsman in the world, Dine, my buddy. He seems to pull out cards out of nowhere. Even with the worst luck in the world, he still gets it. And well, if I haven't mentioned you at all, and if you did a scouting thing, I probably saw it, or maybe left you a message on your channel. So thank you. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's not gonna be the same. The only thing that'll be different is I'll have at least 10 or more gigabytes returned to me. Because once the game is deleted, I'll finally have space again. But what is there? What is there? We're just gonna have to hope for global SIF 2. We'll have to see. I mean, they got a lot of work to do for us. And I think after Anime Expo, I think that there will be a global coming out maybe sometime after that. So expect something in July. I would have scouted, but like I mentioned before, I got 6,000 stars and all equal bum. I got nothing. You guys won. Bye-bye birdie there. But as a final thing to say, wait, what's this? A news notice? Let me click on that. I didn't even notice that. A little thank you there. Ooh, what is this? Love Live School Idol Festival All-Stars Event Memories will go on sale on June 26th. This book will offer popular SIFAS event stories as voted by fans in comic form. Ooh, this is a big one. Yes, the 3D music videos. Ah, here we go. I don't know about that. I don't know about heart-pounding fun. Yes, yes, thank you, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we were. We were the greatest main character of this game. Not much to say there, but at least they heard us a little bit. So, good on them. Let's see what happens. Well, I got nothing much else to say. We all know where this is going. Umi, goodbye. No, don't be happy about that. I'll find you again on SIF 2. Don't worry. As for everybody else, from the bottom of my own personal heart, I thank you for dropping by. For comments said to me, for comments left on the channel, for comments left on the Facebook boards, or Discord, or wherever I have found you. It was nice bumping into all of you. Especially any comical posts that is said from these two guys that always post. I'm not going to mention them, but it's funny to talk about them. But really, everybody, in general, thank you. SIFAS was warm and kind to me. I hope it is a memory that everyone will enjoy. Until we find each other in another game. This is Oni J, signing out.